In what ways does your media product use, develop, or challenge forms and conventions of a real media product? Andrew Goodwin's theory states that a music video consists of a relationship between music, lyrics, and visuals, which I have incorporated throughout creating and editing my music video. I have planned and carried out my video to intentionally conform to this concept by using the lyrics as a guideline to direct my shots. During the lines, "Maybe I like this roller coaster, maybe it keeps me high," I presented a close-up shot of pupils dilating in attempts to amplify what is being said through creative interpretation of the lyrics, which links to Eric Davis's theory. Additionally, voyeurism and intertextual reference has also been added to my music video to emphasize the genre and style of the artist. An example of this would be my reference to the iconic novel and film Lolita. Lolita tells the story of a forbidden love, which synthesizes to the narrative of my music video. I have included a scene of my artist wearing a red heart-shaped sunglasses, wearing a pair of red heart-shaped sunglasses, while being filmed by her significant other. Shaky camera movement and excessive zoom to suggest homemade footage imply this. Another important reference in my music video would be the narrative of The Picture of Dorian Gray, as in it the main character is tempted by another world of sex and desire, where he begins as pure, and in the process he becomes more corrupted than his corruptor. In the past, brothels and affairs were the main reasons for corrupting one's character. However, now it has become more about the use of drugs and alcohol. On the other hand, the narrative of my music video diverts from the typical conventions, as my storyline is based on a same-sex relationship, in an attempt to raise awareness of the misconceptions and stereotypes of a homosexual relationship that still lingers in today's society. The narrative of my music video vaguely reflects Levi Strauss's theory of binary opposites. The concept of good versus evil and normal versus strange is applicable to my story, as both protagonists are never in the same situation. During the stage of normality for one character, the other character is in disruption of teenage addiction, like drugs and alcohol, and once that character recovers, the other has already lost her way. Considering my target audience, I have ensured that the storyline is evident and easy to absorb. The music and visuals were kept in direct correlation, also to reinforce the storyline. For example, I have included various time lapses throughout the video to connote the speed of the dysfunctional adolescent romance. This allows my target audience to relate the story to current events in their own lives, making the music video more memorable and repeatable. As my music video is part of an indie rock genre, it requires certain characteristics of iconography generally used in indie rock music videos. I have maintained a consistent use of the same colors throughout my digipack and album advert, as well as in my music video. The use of dark backgrounds and neon lights not only link to the idea of being a teenager going to parties and living fast, but also conforms to the typical rock music video. A common theme used in my music video is the concept of dysfunctional love. Which is a common factor in many indie rock songs, from Lana Del Rey to Marina and the Diamonds, who base many of their lyrics on the retelling of a love almost drug-like, passionate but destructive. The idea was emphasized continuously throughout the use of props such as alcohol bottles and cigarettes to mimic the thrilling addiction for something dangerous and harmful. The costumes used throughout my music video were kept dull and dark, highlighting the raggedness of a juvenile. My artist is mainly portrayed through close-ups and mid-shots during the performance parts, which promote the star image and allow the audience to engage with the artist and to see their emotions in regards to the story they are conveying. The audience is able to develop a more intimate connection with the artist, which relates to the theory of Jon Stewart, who believed that music reflects that they are in a spotlight and it accentuates the authentic appeal of them. From watching other indie rock videos, there was an evident effect caused by different lighting and a collection of small snippets. This increases the audience's attention and urge to make sense of what is happening. My camera movements were mainly handheld to reinforce the idea of a homemade footage. This allows the video to feel more personal and relatable to my target audience. Camera movements such as tracking, panning, and point-of-view shots were used to convey the relationship of the two protagonists, which is significant since relationship is a dominant theme in my music video. The use of extreme close-up shots of the lips while the artist is smoking and her fingers as she flicks the ashes of her cigarette allows the audience to feel more intrigued and has a connection with the artist. My music video challenges conventional narrative structure, stated by Todorov. Todorov suggested that a classical narrative must consist of a hero's journey, where equilibrium is at the beginning, then is disrupted during the middle and restored in the end. I challenged this convention by not including equilibrium at all. My music video simply reflects different types of disruptions during a teenager's life, especially when dealing with love and relationships.